the history of hunger in our schools. Even before our founding as a country, there were different socioeconomic levels. Poverty was a problem back when we were only a colony, and poverty has continued to be an issue even today. Poverty and food security, however, were not always simultaneous in American history. J. Vernon suggests in his 2007 book, Hunger, A Modern History, that America is the most agriculturally abundant country in the world, and it has been for several decades. People used to be able to rely heavily on local sources such as neighbors, communities, local charities, and churches, as well as growing and hunting their own food. But now people rely on money to purchase food, or maybe even a local food bank or a soup kitchen. So this begs the question, how extensive is the problem? According to a survey offered to 1,000 teachers across the country, there are 4 main causes of hunger in school-aged children. The results were provided by Parenthood.com in a 2016 article titled Study, Hunger is Affecting Children in the Classroom by author Amy McCarthy. The number 1 issue is poverty in the home. Number 2 is instability in the family environment. 3, parents are working and unable to prepare breakfast or lunch. And 4, parents are unable to afford enough food for their family. According to the statistics fact sheet collected by NoKidHungry.org from sources such as the USDA, Children's Watch, and National Institutes of Health in 2016, hunger has the following effects and outcomes. 16 million children live in households without consistent access to adequate food. That's 1 out of 5 children. 21 million children rely on free or reduced lunch during the school year. 11 million children receive free or reduced school breakfast. 3 million children receive free meals in the summer when school is out. And 47% of participants involved with the SNAP program are under 18. 22% of children live in poverty, according to the most recent U.S. Census. All those statistics are brought to you by the USDA. So how does hunger affect health? Well, children who struggle with hunger are likely to be sick more often than kids who have access to food. They recover more slowly from illness, and they're more likely to be hospitalized more frequently, according to Children's Health Watch. Children who struggle with hunger are more likely to experience headaches, stomach aches, colds, ear infections, and fatigue. Children who struggle with hunger are more susceptible to obesity and its harmful health consequences as well. Hunger affects the cognitive development and academic achievement as well. Undernourished children under 3 years of age are less likely to learn as much or as fast or as well as adequately nourished food. All 3 of those sources are from the National Institutes of Health. The lack of enough healthy food can also impair a child's ability to concentrate and perform well in school, according to the Harvard School Breakfast Research Summary. So, how does hunger affect emotional and social well-being? Well, children who do not get enough nutritious food regularly tend to have significantly higher levels of behavioral, emotional, and academic problems, and tend to be more aggressive and anxious. Teens who regularly do not eat enough are more likely to be suspended from school and have difficulty getting along with other kids, according to the Harvard School Breakfast Research Summary. This is all provided by the No Kids Hungry fact sheet from 2016. So what methods do we already have for solving this problem, and what are some of their limitations? According to the USDA, in an online 2016 article titled School Breakfast Program, Food and Nutrition Service, some schools have already started to offer breakfast programs to coincide with lunch programs. They also provide free or reduced lunch for those who can qualify. This is paid for by the U.S. taxpayers. Free or reduced lunch has its limits though, including children who are still affected by hunger but may be above the poverty line. Children may also face a certain stigma or be embarrassed to use the program. Another program that may benefit children who qualify for reduced or free lunch is the Buddy Pack program. The particular program that I looked at is through the Food Bank of Central and Northeast Missouri. A 2016 article titled Buddy Packs on the food bank's website says they offer baggies filled with non-perishable foods such as fruit cups, nutrition bars, and shelf-stable milk, and they are given to the children to take home weekly at the end for the weekends. Peanut butter is also supplied. A possible drawback to this program may be that this does not have enough funds because this is provided by donations. There is also no guarantee that the food will actually be used for the people they were intended for. And according to the USDA, in a 2016 article titled Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or otherwise called SNAP, the SNAP program is formerly known as food stamps, and it offers food assistance to eligible low-income individuals and families. This program is made possible by the federal government and paid for by U.S. taxpayers. A drawback to this program is the funds may not be used as efficiently or appropriately as they could be. Unless a family has an idea about what proper nutrition is, they may not always choose the best choices. And healthier foods often cost more. This program also does not help the children who are just above the poverty line, but who may still struggle with hunger or food insecurity. So that was my part 2 of solving our problem, and that was analyzing the problem.